We're gonna try to get something good, and then see if I can slam on the modifier that I want, because it's like a 15% chance that I hit it, which would not be bad. I'm not gonna go for absolutely crazy on this, but could wind up giving me a decent chance to avoid all the extra modifiers that come along with the influence that I don't want. Okay, I got 107 HP. So this is a good example of a scenario that could wind up good. We're going to go and try and remove a suffix. We didn't remove a suffix. We removed a prefix. So we're going to do a Beastcraft, and then we'll try our Exalt Slam. Alright, why did I go to the mine encampment? Okay, so I'm guaranteed to get my chance. I've got decent life rolls in the top. Hopefully I'll get something good. Hopefully I'll like remove the accuracy or the dexterity. I don't really need the intelligence, but it's the best roll on it. I don't really need any of that stuff, honestly. But I do want a really big HP on my helm.
The ritual is complete.
Okay, we winded up removing. Oh god, gross. The delve is not calling me. Don't speak such blasphemy. Actually, I'm gonna. I'm gonna go ahead and see what we get. Oh, chilling conflux. Not what I wanted. It was close, man. That was just the teaser. All right, so there's a couple ways that I can try to get the shocking conflux with the HP on this. The main things that I want big HP, and I want the shocking conflux. The thing is if I add, I can do 2 socket resonators. I can go pristine with the metallic fossils to give me a chance for the shocking conflux and the HP that I'm looking for. The thing with this, and it would also give me a chance to get my to get resistances, the lightning resistance, which I'm going to be losing lightning resistance, so I will need lightning resistance. So that's not a bad option. The thing is that most likely in that scenario where I roll both of those, I'm going to wind up with a ton of rolls that I'm going to have lightning damage to spells, which is not a desirable thing. So that's kind of the reason why I don't want to go that way with it. I may try some doing that, but I'm going to start off, we'll probably try just with some pristine fossils. I'm probably going to try a lot of different methods to try to get this, honestly. This is not the easiest craft, and the reason why is because this modifier is really strong, but for this build, it's kind of hard to roll because it's got things that when I use fossils to try to get it, it's going to add stuff that I don't want, which is just a simple fact of trying to make this. It's going to make it more difficult. So I'm kind of just going to hope that by adding the high chance for the HP, because these are cheap rolls, that eventually I'm going to get lucky and I'm going to get the high HP with the shocking conflux. And then hopefully there'll be some other stuff on there. The really important things are pretty much just the HP and the shocking conflux. Resistance rolls would be really good also, but the main things that I'm looking for are the Shocking Conflux and the HP. In these rollings, it's pretty much going to be like, unless I see Shocking Conflux, there's not even a reason to look at it. So we will go through these pretty fast. If I get big HP and Shocking Conflux, though, unless everything else is absolutely really bad, those two things together warrant the item staying. The nice thing is the Shocking Conflux is a 500 stat, so it's twice as likely as the last craft we winded up trying to do. See, there's that lightning damage to spells that we're gonna wind up seeing a lot of if we go with the 2-socket resonators, which I'm probably gonna wind up trying if I'm not successful in 100 and something tries this way. I'll probably go for some 2-socket resonator tries too. The price difference, it's gonna be about double the price per try. It does have a higher chance of being successful going that way, so it's probably going to be the method that winds up working. Might try some spamming too. The thing is the Shocking Conflux is not, like I said, that rare of a modifier. It's the second most common category type. So with some quantity spammed on this thing, we should wind up with a result that we want. Now the reason why I'm not going for triple base on this is just because I do really need if I wind up going for the negative cold res with the Shocking Conflux and I'm requiring large HP, this is going to be a craft that's going to be very largely just luck based on the slam together, and then after that it's going to be extremely hard to get those things together. So that's the reason why I'm kind of going with the thing that's going to increase my damage the most for this craft, because I can't really sacrifice the HP in this build. It's kind of one of my spots that I'm depending on getting some added HP. And if I wind up adding frigid fossils and going 3-socket resonators, then I'm adding number to number cold damage to spells, which is completely useless for the build. No luck so far. Just gotta hit it once. Come on, luck. There are quite a few ways that we could wind up with a good result, though. That triple resistance, 2 low rolls, got minion modifiers. Nice res rolls, but not the stuff we want. Not the one thing that I want. Oh, there we go. I don't know. Sweet. Okay, so this is a pretty much keeper. The reason why, so I can now craft on. So I've got all my suffixes filled. So this is basically a divine exalt slam, divine exalt slam, and multi mod. But this is what I was shooting for. It could have been you know, I could have wound up with something a little bit better. Obviously we've got a low dex roll in here. The life could have been higher, but I can divine this up to 79, and then I can craft on more, which is going to wind up giving me 90 something HP, which I'm going to be losing some HP, but the gain on the damage is just going to be really big. So the main thing I'm losing about 20 HP, and I'm losing some evasion and a little bit of evasion, about 200, 180, 100. But I gained more evasion than I needed to hit my evasion cap from my craft on my buckler, so the loss of evasion is not a big deal. And I'm gonna gain damage from this this modifier also. This is gonna push up my effective crit chance. Okay, so I'll show you what I was talking about with remove this first. The increase in damage from the golem. So we're at 116, and when I put this on, I don't think anything on this is adding damage. So that's how much that golem buff increases my damage. And that was kind of my point, that if we're going to go for a less desirable one, the golem buff is probably the strongest as far as the slot. The only thing that makes it not an expensive modifier, honestly, is the fact that most people don't use it. The only downside to it is, like, if your golem dies and when it's not up, then it won't be adding as much to you. But as you can see, it's adding about 9% display damage, having that buff on it. So that's a lot stronger modifier than a lot of the other options. It's actually stronger than the percent damage to frostblades, which is funny. And now I have more of these. Oh, I should have actually. I had a bunch I could have used. On the next one, I need to remember to use the stuff that I already have socketed. I guess we need to Exalt Slam this. So the possibilities on this, because it's going to only be prefixes, unfortunately there's going to be a good chance I'm going to wind up with something completely undesirable with my Exalt Slam, because we do have those completely undesirable hunter modifiers. We have the number, the cold damage, fire damage, lightning damage to spells, physical damage to spells, chaos damage to spells. Anything hunter on this honestly is bad. We're going to go ahead and Exalt Slam it because it is an empty spot. I could wind up getting evasion or something like that. Evasion is really what I'm looking for or hoping for on this. And I'm still going to have the space to craft on my double, my dual modifier. The thing is I want to have the chance for the stronger dual modifier. 1 physical damage reflected to melee attackers. Alright, cool. Alright, let's finish this item. Evasion and max life, where are you? That's pretty good. Okay. Let's see. Resistances got messed up on the lightning, so I'm back in a position where I once again need a little bit of lightning resistance, because with my Wise Oak, I'm under on that, but there's only one thing that I need more resistance on, which I can fix that by just getting 1 better jewel, which is nice because I can add an extra 24%, I believe. No, actually 15 plus 12. I could add another 27%, which would put me at a resting 60%, which would be nice. So I will probably fix my resistances just by doing that. The Shocking Conflux, though, is super, super nice. We have... Now we've got the Shocking Conflux on there. That's a massive, massive damage spike. And I didn't lose too much HP adding it, which is nice also. So, build has gotten a lot stronger today. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace.